01012024 CA1 to TT Dispatch 2030 status update. So that was the weirdest shit that I've been through that you guys would never know about from a personal experience. But I am going to do a national security threat rundown. NSA operations, FEMA operation. No, I guess it's NSA operations. So NSA threat 1 was Donald Trump, 2-term. And then NSA threat number 2 is Donald Trump, 3 terms, which is he skipped 2 years, which is 2021 and 2022 because Biden was in office, and then he got kicked. They cheated and they put Trump back in, and Trump is supposed to be in office right now, and then they hijacked the whole system for like 4 years after that. So it was a big mess because they collapsed the financial systems, like all of it. So that's NSA threat number 1, NSA threat number 2. NSA threat number 3 is financials. I'm gonna go with financials. It was the tax threat, the shortage for the financial systems, the revenues for the government. So there's a couple parts to it. It's the government receiving taxes or income from Trump's administration to pay Trump's debt, and also the tax income from the Trump years and the Trump terms to pay off Obama's debt. And now everything is like settling out. So that's security threat 3 that got canceled out. So that's 3 of them. The other one is the citizens. National security threat number 4, which is the civil war that is to happen because Trump attempted a genocide or a judicide, and he tried to kill off his own citizens because he wanted to like stay in the office, because if he stays in office long enough, the taxes, like something about it where you don't get to, Trump knows that there's like a statute of limitations on tax investigations, like retrospectively. So he was trying to stay in office that long to just avoid having to deal with it. So the NSA threat number 4 is the citizens that had to like steal a whole bunch of money and all that stuff from like 2024 throughout 2030. No, 2020 to 2030. So he collapsed the money system, so everything was in chaos. Nobody had money. And basically, there was like bench warrants for people. And then, yeah, we canceled that out. The next national security threat is this fucking Bible shit with the lawsuits against the government from the people. And basically, the GOP dumbasses didn't want to print out the money, so it's like people just destroyed everything over the lawsuits. So they would throw the lawsuits out out of the courtroom, just like the conservative judges did in, I think, Arizona or Nevada, some shit like that. They didn't want to step down. There was a conservative judge that didn't want to acknowledge like a lawsuit or some shit, and didn't want to step down from power, something like that. So you got that going on. You got, let me see. We got the other the national security threat. The lawsuits from the the banks. The lawsuits for the banks and the government. So I'm in a situation where I got judges, conservative judges and conservative House of Representatives and conservative senators. They're criminals. But me, Biden, and Harris, we have to cut these checks through all the cities and states. So it's like, it's kind of weird that you got to like give a check to a criminal to handle official business. So it's like they probably have to step down or get arrested, and then somebody got to step in and then take the check. But it's kind of weird because it's like it's the job duty, so you can't like necessarily actually Biden could declare martial law, take over the treasury, full control, send troops out to pay the vendors, like all of the vendors that the city owes, and also the banks for the bonds and stuff like that. So we could like work around the system if it's a hostage situation, because all it is paying money, paying bills. And it's a bunch of idiots that waiting on their white man Jesus that isn't showing up. So if it's a hostage situation, we could do martial law and keep the bills paid and cash out everything and prop up the systems and do the hiring for the upgrades for all the financial systems. Like we could skip the judges for the states and the governors and stuff. Or since it's only 52 states, and let's say it's like 25 Republicans, conservatives, we could just arrest 25 people and basically get somebody in, get the right person in. And when that happens, it's easy breezy because all the states are blue. And yeah, that's what we could do. So there's ways around things. And yeah, that actually works. But the governors are at the state level. State representatives, they handle a lot of welfare programs for cities. Not state representatives, but district representatives, which is the Congress people. So that's a lot of arrests if they're conservatives. But the thing is, we got to get the money out ASAP. The time it takes, the money's there, is just the time it takes to process things. Maybe like with over a 6-month period of 2023, that could work, that could happen. Process the checks throughout this year. That's about it. Over out.